Well, it's no secret over the last 6 years, the relationship between President Obama and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has deteriorated. And all the while, Michael Oren, the former Israeli ambassador to the U.S., has had a front row seat. Jennifer Wishon recently spoke with him about how things have gone between the U.S. and Israel during the Obama years and what can be done to repair the damage.
How would you characterize right now the relationship between the U.S. and Israel?
On one hand, the relationships really have never been better. Support for Israel in this country is pretty much at an all-time high. We have a certain difficult and complex relationship with this administration because the president had a worldview. The worldview included very open support for the Palestinian cause, an open attempt to reconcile with Iran, and Iran wants to destroy us. So there's already a problem. The deal on the table now, which enables Iran to keep all of its nuclear infrastructure, its centrifuges, its facilities, that doesn't include research and development. They could make more advanced machinery that would enrich uranium even faster. That doesn't include the missiles. That it's not linked to Iran's behavior. Iran is the world's largest sponsor of state terrorism. If the agreement is not attached and linked in any way to a change in Iran's behavior, then it's a bad deal. And it endangers my country. But beyond that, it will endanger America. And people have to internalize that. I know it sounds very abstract, but understand they have missiles, and those missiles will be able to reach this studio in a matter of years. And those missiles have one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to carry a nuclear warhead. Can
the damage that you say that President Obama has wrought on U.S.-Israeli relations be repaired? One
of the most cardinal things we can do is to restore these two principles of what's called no daylight, no surprises. No daylight means we can disagree about all sorts of things, and two countries, even the closest allies, will disagree. But it's very important that we don't have our disagreements out in front of the world, because our enemies, our common enemies, will interpret that as weakness, and they'll use it against us.
You're a member of the Knesset now.
I am.
Legislating is hard.
We have a different political culture. In the Knesset, you yell and scream. So you never think of doing it in the Congress. People they don't exactly curse one another out, but I think if the seats weren't screwed down, people would be throwing them. All this is happening a 2-hour drive from ISIS. All right, the distance between where we're sitting in Philadelphia.
You say that your greatest accomplishment, your greatest joy is having Israeli grandchildren.
I just think that I'm the luckiest man going to be alive in history at this moment. And to come to this country, Israel, and to start with nothing. I came with a backpack, and back then it was 40 years ago, it was like the Wild West, and to build a family, and then to look at these two Israeli grandchildren is my greatest accomplishment in life.
Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, Washington.